From the appeal by dancehall artist Vybz Kartel against his murder conviction, to the release of incarcerated DJ Buju Banton, the casualties in the Petrojam scandal, and the scintillating win of Dalton Harris in the UK X Factor, death, departure, and the states of public emergency. The newsmakers were many in 2018, but when the clicks were counted, we got a clearer picture of the most read Gleaner Online stories. I'm Damian Mitchell, and these are your top 8 sections for 2018 and the stories you clicked into peak positions. On July 9, the Gleaner reported that media personality and People's National Party Youth Organization President Crystal Tomlinson was pregnant. The father, king of the dancehall Beanie Man. The news of the celebrity couple's pending delivery got agile fingers typing away. I had higher ambitions for Crystal, wrote Shauna K. Williams-Pinnock in a July 17 letter to the editor. But of even more interest to Gleaner Online readers was the letter by Lipton Matthews. The Gleaner was wrong to feature Beanie Man's baby mama, he wrote, saying the Gleaner seemed to have placed value on what he called Tomlinson's illegitimate pregnancy and her courtship with an older man who, as Matthews puts it, had several illegitimate children of his own. Gleaner Online columnist Michael Abrahams was at it again in 2018, and it was an open letter about men, women, and sex that got people clicking. Then, the lament by Patriarchy Aarons over the death of her stepson melted hearts. My sunshine is gone, Aarons mourned, thanking his mother and father for sharing him for the happiest, most fulfilling 2 years of her life.
How you feeling? Oh!
Jamaican Dalton Harris sang his way into hearts and homes in the UK X Factor in 2018, coming out on top to claim a £1 million British pound recording contract with Psycho. But it was the story not often told that was the most read in the entertainment section. His mother, Sylvia Campbell, recalling how a man who punched the singer drove a wedge between her and the former Rising Stars winner.
But me and him did go feet fight because I say you can't be picnic because that boy was my golden boy because you couldn't touch me. Neither you could have touched my son. So I don't know where this thing develop from. If you have a problem with something, how me I gonna know so you hurt then if you not tell me about it longer? Why you put it on social media and people do me so?
Then, reggae artist Buju Banton returns to Jamaica after spending 7 years in a US prison on drug charges. The artist has been using his early days after his release to bond with family, link up old friends, and begin preparation for his Long Road to Freedom tour, which kicks off at Kingston's National Stadium in this quarter.
Free Buju! Remember that.
The death of junior record holder Deshaun Gordon was among the top read sports stories last year. But topping the score in sports, the retirement of Olympic silver medalist Karen Stewart. It's hard to say goodbye, an emotional Stewart told reporters after her final race in Jamaica at Kingston's National Stadium. Usain Bolt was off the track, but he was definitely on the lifestyle pages. The opening of the Usain Bolt Tracks and Records in the United Kingdom was the most read story for this section in 2018. There were eyes too on the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan and the possibility they could honeymoon in Jamaica. Well, as it turned out, the chosen destination remains a royal secret. From lifestyle to business, and here again is Usain Bolt. This time, his worst kept secret, how the track star has been delving into real estate. Bolt's story in the business section was only rivaled by another, detailing how a landowner in St. Elizabeth had listed property in Hodges for nearly $9 billion, citing the prospect of oil discoveries offshore that Jamaican coast. In June, the United States Supreme Court ruled that the life sentences imposed in 2009 against Jamaican Lee Boyd Malvo were unconstitutional. This would be the most read world news story by Gleaner Online readers. The ruling means Malvo must get new sentencing hearings in Virginia. The 6-year prison sentence imposed on lottery scamming kingpin Laverick Willox was also a high-interest world news story in 2018. How a Mandeville businessman became withdrawn weeks before he is suspected to have committed suicide also got readers clicking in 2018. Jayce Neil, a 33-year-old executive of Neil's Auto, allegedly shot himself in the head at his Ingleside home. Neil's pregnant wife reportedly rushed to the bathroom to find him dead. But the big news story in 2018, media personality Elva is dead. The Sunday morning shocker reverberated throughout the entertainment industry, racking up the numbers as the most read Gleaner Online story in 2018. From government leaders to cultural bigwigs, the tributes poured in and Elva's send-off was a grand comedy. And that's it for your top 8 of 2018, the most read Gleaner Online stories in 8 sections. Thank you for logging in 2018. We look forward to seeing you in 2019. On behalf of my very hard-working production team, I'm Damian Mitchell. Thanks for watching.
The cell phone, which included a number of damaging pieces of evidence relied on by the Crown, should not have been given to the jury for their consideration based on the law.
Yes, Ms. Bammarang.
Just Ramharak. Just for further clarity.
Rambarang, sorry, I don't even know her name. Sorry, yes, Ms. Rambarang.
We find the evidence that what we have today in Jamaica is the most corrupt administration that has ever held office in the history of our country since independence.
What is this man talking about? Well, make me make the statement, backed up by facts, that the PNP is the most corrupt political organization in the Caribbean.